guys, welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. For you guys who are new here, I'm Landon. This is where I take interesting topics and I compile them into a list for your guys' entertainment. Before we get into this video, let me ask you guys this. What do you find attractive in a person? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, what top 10 would you like to see next? So let's get right into it. This right here is a top 10 plastic surgery disasters. In at number 10, we have Miss Bum Bum contestant. This right here is Andressa Urach, who nearly lost her life and leg from a botched butt procedure. Miss Bum Bum is a beauty pageant in Brazil, where the woman with the nicest booty wins. And the competition is stiff, or round, I guess. Andressa received second place in the 2012 competition, but she has since been exposed as a cheater after injections she made to make her bum bigger and more plump. But because of this, she's been suffering serious injuries. The filler injectors were never absorbed by the body and it began to rot her muscle. She spent a month in the hospital. The doctors had to drain out this foreign substance. She risked her legs and her life just for this. This is insane, and now she's permanently scarred. Our next disaster takes us to Italy, where socialite Marcella is unrecognizable in at number 9. Known across Italy initially for her natural good looks, Marcella is known for her overindulgence in plastic surgery. Marcella started getting work done at a very young age and became addicted to alternating her looks. She opted for lips collagen, Botox injections, and a facelift surgery to enhance her facial features. And this is to enhance her beauty overall, but in the end, she looks like an entirely different person. Some people online has gone as far to say she doesn't even look human anymore. And at number 8, we have Raji Nareen Singh, who received the nickname online as Cement Face. Back in 2005, transgender Raji attended an underground pumping facility where a non-medical practitioner gave her injections to plump up her features. She opted for injections into her cheeks, her lips, and also some in her chin. Why do people want that bigger? Initially things were fine, but then these locations began to boil. Her face was changing. She later discovered that she was actually injected with cement and tire sealant. She lived her life disfigured for almost a decade, until the licensed and skilled surgeon from the TV show called Botched helped her with the corrective surgery. Into number 7, we have a man who messed up his private parts, and I'm talking about Sylvester and the Vaseline injection. 24-year-old Sylvester from Hungary was self-conscious about the size of his penis, his manhood. A friend told him about this cosmetic procedure that added size, so Sylvester thought about it and decided to go through with it, because bigger is better to him. So of course, another unlicensed practitioner injected Sylvester's manhood with Vaseline, and for quite some time, he was happy with the results. 9 months later had passed, and his body slowly started to react, as sex became extremely painful. Large bubbles began to form on his manhood and his foreskin ballooned. This was his body's attempt to ward off the unknown substance. To correct the problem, Sylvester's penis had to be skinned. I'm happy to report that it was a success, but definitely not a pleasurable experience. I mean, you're talking about your guy down there. In at number 6, we have Vishal Thakur, who went under the knife for rhinoplasty surgery, and he woke up without a nose. Vishal went through a tough divorce and decided to do something life-changing, which was a nose job to alter his looks. He found a qualified plastic surgeon, and I'm talking about Dr. Angela Cozzolina, who was actually the president of the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery. Everything should have been fine, he knows what he's doing, but after the first surgery, he had some minor breathing problems. He returned to have the problem fixed, but each operation that he went through resulted in more and more problems, and it started to get infected. When he woke up from his 8-hour and final surgery, he no longer had a nose altogether. I mean, is this real life right now? Vishal has since sued this plastic surgeon, and he's now in the search to find someone who can fix him and give him a frickin' nose. Okay, things get wild. In at number 5, and I'm talking about this woman right here, Lacey Wilde. She has the biggest chest in North America. She was born with an 8-size cup. Lacey has since undergone 36 cosmetic surgery, including 12 breast augmentations. Currently, her breast measures in a triple L, but she has plans to go bigger, hoping to reach a triple Q. Doctors in America are not allowed to go any bigger, so she plans to take a trip to Brazil, where they have looser laws on cosmetic procedures. To keep her breast from exploding, surgeons have inserted an internal bra over the implant and pigskin in her abdominal area to try to keep everything in place and not just like... Currently, her chest weighs a whopping 42 pounds. And at number 4, we have Dennis Adler, who referred to himself as the stalking cat. Dennis worked for some time in the Navy and was skilled as a computer programmer, but in his heart, he identified as a tiger. A female tiger at that. I mean, I guess to each their own, but this is a little, bizarre. Coming from an American Indian background, the tiger was his spirit creature, and he had at least 14 operations to morph himself into this animal. He had his top lip split and ears pointed, he had silicone cheeks implanted inside of him, and also he has whisker piercings. He had tooth fillings and tattoos all over his body. On top of all of that, he had a mechanical tail attached. But sadly, Dennis took his own life in 2012. Up next, in at number 3, we have another fan of the cats. We have Jocelyn Wildenstein. She spent $4 million to look like a lion. Jocelyn has long been known for her extravagant spending. She once revealed that her annual phone bill exceeded $60,000 and her food and drink costs exceeded $500,000. I mean, damn, what do you do for a living to have so much money? When her husband Alec Wildenstein divorced her in 1999, she began transforming her look in an attempt to win him back. Alec and Jocelyn had enjoyed many excursions to Africa, where they hunted big animals including lions. Alec had an infatuation with big cats, so this is the look Jocelyn opted for. Sadly, Alec passed away in 2008, but word had it that Jocelyn is very pleased on the way that she looks, even though she has a bizarre nickname of Crazy Catwoman of New York. In at number 2, we have a woman who's giving Lacey Wilde a run for her money. And I'm talking about Shine, who has the world's largest breasts. Her chest weighs a whopping 72 pounds. I mean, damn. Her bra size is a 32Z. Much like Lacey Wilde, Shine naturally had a modest A cup and opted for surgery after surgery to enhance her looks. And she loves the attention that she's now receiving. And having bigger boobs helps her pay for her bills, because men, they just spend money on her. She works as an adult model. Shine has plans to go even bigger in the future, but she's already completed the alphabet. I mean, what the heck comes after Z? Finally, in at the number 1 spot, you've all made it here. We're talking about Hang Myoku, the Korean plastic surgery addict who injected cooking oil into her own face. Now, this is actually an extremely sad story, and the photos that you guys are going to look at are disturbing. At 28 years old, Hang Myoku had her first cosmetic surgery done to her face, and she was immediately addicted to the thrill of altering her appearance. She moved from Korea to Japan and booked additional surgeries as often as she could. Her face began to swell and become disfigured. That's when doctors began refusing her service, and she eventually returned to Korea. Her family initially didn't recognize Hang when she returned. Once they convinced them that it was in fact her, they found her medical help for her addiction. But sadly, Hang found a doctor who was not only willing to treat her with additional injections, but they also give her a syringe and silicone to just do it herself. This is not a good thing at all. When you have an addiction, it's really bad to fuel into it. When she ran out of silicone, she resorted to cooking oil. For some time, she always believed that she was just one surgery away from perfection, but there was always that one more and one more. She now doesn't like herself, and she now wishes that she has her original look back. But sadly to say, that is now impossible. Well, there you guys have it. That was your top 10 plastic surgery disasters. Was there any one of them that I missed, or what did you guys think should have been a number 1? That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I do this all over again in a few days. I'll see you guys then. So let me know what you guys think about this top 10 channel, and I'm now going 2 days a week. If you guys like that, hit that like button. It really keeps me motivated and tells me that you guys want even more. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe as well. Well, that's it for me. I gotta move on to the next video. Okay, bye.